So we're going through the book of Ezra on Sunday mornings right now. We're doing Ezra and Nehemiah. And in the middle of Ezra, between Ezra chapter 4 and the end of chapter 6, the entirety of the book of Esther takes place. You have all of the book of Haggai, all of the book of Zechariah, and very little of that is actually mentioned in Ezra. They're like, Haggai and Zechariah prophesied to the people and all of this. But like realizing, okay, so it says Haggai and Zechariah here in verse 1 of chapter 5. But when the prophets Haggai and Zechariah, son of Iddo, prophesied to the Jews who were in Jerusalem and Judea in the name of the God of Israel who was over them. So it says that they did that. I was like, all right, so I'm going to go read those things. And I went and read them. And then coming back, you've got the chain reference stuff that's in the middle of a lot of study Bibles where you look at like, 5:1 says that Haggai and Zechariah, son of Iddo, prophesied to the Jewish people. And so like, all right, where did they prophesy? And then you go to that spot and it's like Haggai 1:1 and Zechariah 1:1.
Wow.
Okay, cool. So because it like encompasses the
flip
whole
over,
thing.
read those.
Right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give some of the specifics.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And so what I've been doing, like this part of the study, so in 5:5, it says, but God was watching over the Jewish elders, the men wouldn't stop until there was a report sent to King Darius. So it's talking about how the people continued to work on the temple. And then because I saw that one over there, now I've got the verse written there like, hey, Haggai 2:3-5 is about this specific instance, and then get to go back and go back and forth to some of that stuff.
It's
and
so
those
rich.
types of, like those types of things that whenever whenever I'm going back through this, or whenever my kids are going through it, or whatever, that they'll look at that and be like, oh, this is like, even though it doesn't pop up in the study Bible thing, in the chain reference thing, like this is what Dad saw, or this is what the Holy Spirit was there, and how those things